the Gondolier Goose of Venice. The moon hung low over the glimmering canals of Venice, casting silver ripples across the water. Gondolas drifted silently past ancient bridges, and lanterns flickered in the misty alleys. Max, the adventurous Yorkshire Terrier, had arrived in the city by chance, curious, as always, about what secrets a place like this might hold. But Venice was quieter than expected. No music floated through the air. No singers rehearsed in the piazzas. And worst of all, La Serenata, city's most magical opera, had been canceled. "Stolen," whispered a voice from the shadows. "The song scroll gone." Max turned to find a large white goose wearing a striped gondolier's shirt and a tiny blue hat. "Name's Giorgio," the goose said with a theatrical bow. "I was born to sing, but now I just paddle and honk." "Stolen?" Max asked. Giorgio nodded gravely. "The song scroll, ancient and enchanted, was taken last night. Without it, the opera's heart is silent." "Do you know who took it?" "Sewer rats," Giorgio hissed. "They live beneath the city and love to ruin anything beautiful." Max's eyes gleamed. "Then let's go get it back." With Giorgio at the helm of his tiny gondola and Max perched at the bow, they paddled through Venice's hidden waterways. They glided under sleeping bridges and past crumbling palazzos until they reached a moss-covered drainpipe. Max wrinkled his nose. "It smells like bad cheese and trouble." Giorgio shuddered. "This is the place." Inside, the tunnels were dark and damp. Faint music echoed from deep within, off-key and scratchy. Max crept forward, nose twitching, until he peeked around a corner. There, lounging on stolen cushions, were the sewer rat, chubby, greasy, and wearing scraps of silk. In their paws was the glowing song scroll, which they were using as a napkin. "That's it," Giorgio whispered. "But how do we get it?" Max grinned. "With a little performance." Giorgio blinked. "You want me to sing?" Max winked. "Loud enough to bring the ceiling down." Giorgio took a deep breath and let out a high, glorious honk that echoed through the tunnels like a siren's song. The rats froze, spellbound. Max zipped past them, snatched the scroll in his teeth, and leapt onto Giorgio's back. "Paddle!" he barked. They zoomed out just as the rats snapped from their trance, too late to stop them. Back in the open canal, Giorgio flapped with joy, honking in triumph. That night, La Serenata lit up the city once more. Giorgio took center stage, singing with all his heart, as magic filled the air. Max watched from the front row, paws crossed, tail wagging. Venice would never forget the night a goose found his voice and a Yorkie saved the song. Would you like a musical line or a short poem from La Serenata to include in the story?